everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, The Cutting Board. We do all kinds of things here. Pardon me. We do SFX makeup, we do true crime, we do DIY, we do food-related content, and we do a lot of Disney content, and hopefully more travel vlogs coming very soon. I have a lot of interests, and I want to share them with you. And so if you're interested in that, join me. So this is coming a little bit late, but I wanted to talk about this. In this video, we're going to talk about the recent Jimmy Kimmel controversy. I know some of you may not be a fan of his, but just hear me out. It's concerning the live performance of his musical guest that he had on his show on November 26th, Knocked Loose. And Poppy was with them. Although I believe some of it is just trolling or manufactured, but you know, I think it is worth talking about. It's worth discussing because for every troll, there are people like this. Knocked Loose is a hardcore punk band formed in 2013, and they have never pretended to be family friendly. Never at one point in their career have they decided to try to do that. They have been described as metalcore, hardcore, and beatdown. Their music is heavy and aggressive. And they've been compared to bands like Hatebreed, Lizzie Borden, Slayer, and Suicide Silence. I love Slayer. Sorry, big fan. They aren't anything like Jesse and the Rippers, okay? They're not Jesse and the Rippers. They're not Barbie and the Rockers. You're never going to see the lead singer commandeer the grand piano in a Disney resort and sing a heart-wrenching love song to your Aunt Becky. It's just never going to happen. They are completely and unapologetically hardcore. Expecting them to reduce who they are for your own comfort and safety is both entitled and ignorant. And again, yes, I realize some of the more ridiculous comments were more than likely trolling. I realize that, but still worth mentioning. There are some people that really do think that they know better and that think that they have some right to, do this. And that's what I'm trying to address here. Oh, also, Poppy is a singer and YouTuber who worked with Knocked Loose on their song Suffocate. And just so you know who Poppy is, you can find her here on YouTube. Apparently, some people don't realize that there are many different genres of music out there in this world, and many different people in the Jimmy Kimmel viewing and listening audience who have varying taste. Jimmy Kimmel hosts a late night show. Late night. But, some of his viewers apparently didn't appreciate the performance, put on by Knocked Loose and Poppy, So, and allegedly, some want a formal apology. That's the part I think is trolling. The pit was crazy. Actually, I think there were multiple pits, and it was a great performance. It was lively, it was loud, it was great. But members of the viewing audience can't handle anything harder than the Teletubbies theme song. That might be a little too rough for them. And they feel that they deserve an apology. That, you need to apologize. Now, I think this may have been some Facebook trolling, as I've said. But let's pretend it is all real. Let's just pretend it is all real. One stupid viewer allegedly posted on Facebook, I was trying to enjoy the program. I was on the couch with my son, who is adolescent in all capitals, waiting to see the musical guest because we like the nice music the show usually books. And this sounds fake. It really does sound fake or staged or trolly. I understand that. By the fourth junt, my son was in tears. He doesn't like scary things. And quite frankly, I think that the Kimmel Show and its staff should make a formal apology. This can't be real. I really don't believe that's real. It's definitely a troll. But geez, let's just pretend it's real. I think children who are afraid of guitars should probably go to bed by 8 o'clock. I really do. Or, don't raise your kid to be a little bitch. I'm sorry. My perspective is different. It's quite different because my son was raised on Slayer and Slipknot. So, not that makes me better. It just makes us different than them. And now he suffers from a condition called not being a wuss. The show comes on after 11:30 at night. What adolescent wants to be sitting on the couch with mom at that time waiting for Jimmy Kimmel's musical guest? Again, I think this whole thing was a troll comment. I really do. Maybe even a plant. But we still have to admit that there are people out there like this. There really are. So, for safety's sake, let's discuss. If aggressive guitar playing makes your kid cry, I think you've got a bigger problem, than getting Jimmy Kimmel to apologize to you. I really do. Like, get your kid a shrink. Seriously, do that now, immediately. Don't wait. There were allegedly other complaints too because, people don't understand hardcore. And I think some of those were real, were genuine. I mean, it's not for everyone. And either you get it or you don't. If you don't get it, just shut up about it, okay? It's not all about you. Obviously, you aren't the audience for it. Move on with your precious life. Go listen to Jelly Roll or Sabrina Carpenter or whatever the hell it is you listen to, and move on. Many praise the show for inviting more hardcore and experimental artists on, and he's known for that. Knock Loose frontman responded to the complaints by stating, "If it scared you, good." Me, personally, I do, as I've said many times, believe some of the outrage was manufactured. But it still only helped the band, which is great. And, I think that's great. Force yourself into where you don't fit in. That's what I say. So, metalheads are by far one of the greatest groups of people I have ever been around. The greatest. It's a family that, unless you are a part of it, you can't fully understand it. You can't. You just can't. But that's all for this video. Short and sweet. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be discussing the CEO from United Healthcare soon. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.